bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Paul Lisnick and this is Comcast Newsmakers. This hour's newsmaker is Cathy Welsh. She's a board member with the Les Turner ALS Foundation. Today we're going to be talking about ALS and some important events coming up that you need to know about. Cathy, it's good to see you.
Thank you, Paul.
I'm making the reference to ALS. A lot of people know this as Lou Gehrig's disease,
Correct.
and that's because Lou Gehrig, the famous baseball player, put kind of a famous face to this disease. But what is ALS? It's not pleasant.
ALS is a deterioration of all your muscular functions in the body. And it can range anywhere from, mainly most patients live for 2 to 5 years. And it robs them of all their motor skills. So by the time they're at the end of the journey, they can't walk, they can't talk, they can't hug their kids, they can't do anything that we would consider to be normal.
But what about their minds?
Their minds are absolutely fine.
It's the worst situation to be in.
Right. So they know what's going on.
Cures?
Right now there isn't a cure. Well, all we can do after they're diagnosed is to try to make them comfortable. And there's different techniques with breathing and things that they've been trying, but there's really no cure yet.
Okay. And when you say breathing, I mean, because when you say all motor skills shut down, I mean, ultimately that is what will kill somebody with this, right? They just don't have the muscle to breathe.
They can't breathe, or they'll choke on something when they're trying to eat. The feeding tube is an option, but it's a very horrific disease at the end.
I'm guessing at the end of this, it's almost a fate worse than death.
Yes, because it takes a while. It takes a while.
Terrible. So the best we can do right now is research and keep people comfortable. And so your mission is to raise money to continue this process.
Les Turner was a person who had it with 37 in 1976. And they set up the foundation at that time. We've raised a lot of money since then. And most of the money goes to research and also clinical help. We help fund one of the clinics, Lois and Solia Clinic at Northwestern Hospital. So we're trying to keep the patient comfortable, but also do the research. And we have 2 research labs at Northwestern.
And that takes a lot of money. Let's talk about a couple events to raise money to do that. The first one, Tag Days, coming up is May. In fact, May is National ALS Awareness Month.
Correct.
And so we'll start seeing people on the street, right?
Yeah, don't hit them.
Okay.
Whatever you do,
No,
don't
we
hit
don't
them.
want to do that.
They'll have the yellow jackets on, and they're raising, there's probably 40 teams throughout the Chicagoland area, and they'll be at intersections in front of stores, and they're raising money. And I think we target about $100,000 a year from that event, which is very good for a Tag Day.
And of course, it's a tag because you'll get something you can put in your car and show that you have supported this charity.
Right, you'll get a Lou Gehrig card, a commemorative card with it.
Also, you're having Lou Gehrig Day at Wrigley Field.
Yes.
And it's a day people enjoy the Cubs. Maybe they'll win. And of course, it's June 19th. I was trying to think of a way to remember that, and then it hit me. It's my birthday. I think I can remember.
That's why we picked it, Paul, because it was your birthday.
Very kind. Talk to me about the 16th annual Lou Gehrig's Day at Wrigley
What it
Field.
is that we sponsor it, and this year it's going to be at Goose Island Pub in Wrigleyville. And they'll start 10 o'clock in the morning, and we'll have an auction, and we'll have a party beforehand, and then we'll go over to the game. And there's Keith Van Horn will be there, who's our honorary chairman, and Lynn Bremer, who will also be there helping us kick it off. So it's a really fun day for people.
And the day starts at 10 in the morning,
right.
And with baseball starting a little after noon, so it's a full day. Can we talk a little, how much is that? And
the tickets are $100, and you can find out, there's varying levels of the tickets. So you can find out on our website at www.lesturner.org.
Okay. And of course, all the money is going to a great cause, which is why you should do it. Can we just look ahead?
Yes.
Another event on the horizon, which is the Schaumburg Flyers Diamond Dare. Tell me a little about that.
That's baseball. That's the baseball team out in Schaumburg, and it's a great event to take your kids to. And because it's baseball, again, it's in recognition of Lou Gehrig.
But the dates of that, by the way, May 15th, and again on Thursday, July 29th at Alexian Field. Admission's free, but people are encouraged to make donations while they're there. What are the chances of somebody getting Lou Gehrig? I mean, if somebody's watching this and saying ALS, I mean, is it?
Some of it is familial, where it's in the family. There's been situations where multiple people in a family have it, and then the other one is random, and so you had no history of it in your family, and you contract the disease, and it doesn't care how old you are. We have some people that we're helping that are under 40. And
they will die because this is terminal. It's the reason we have to help this out. Tag Days in May, Wrigley Field, June 19th.
Right.
Thank you for being with me.
Thank you so much.
This hour's newsmaker has been Cathy Welsh. I'm Paul Lisnick. Thank you for watching us here on Comcast Newsmakers. Bye-bye.
The preceding was a presentation of Comcast Newsmakers. Now, back to headline news.